Imagine working your hearts out the entire year, skipping vacations, staying, late night, managing clients, fixing emergencies, and when you finally wait for your salary hike is grand total of just 2%. Yes, you heard it right. Your salary hike is just 2%. And yeah, congratulations you, because your manager will, walk you out and celebrate your 2% hike. Like, congratulations, you just earned 2% hike. Effective after 6 months. So it means companies will announce salary hike in January, and same, hike amount you will receive as a payout in the month of June or July. Very nice. See, if I talk about the real data, in 2024, the inflation touches 6% globally, and even more than that. Cost of living rose by 10 to 12% in major cities like Pune, Bangalore, Mumbai. Even if I talk about, the New York or other cities, even worldwide also, you can go and check the data. But average corporate salary hike, barely it was like 2 to 3%, and that is also delayed. How can I express myself in this situation? Even I don't know, to be very honest, because I'm also working professional. I'm hearing lots of things, so I can relate. And if you see, guys, in the meanwhile, this companies proudly announce Recon Profits. Go and check the data of JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Billions in dividends to shareholders and donations to the political parties, even the luxury offices that they have captured. So it means they have a fund for everything, but they don't have a fund or provision for employee hike and growth. If I talk about the examples which you can relate, the Google, right? I have a data. The Google laid off 12,000 employees hours after announce the decent earnings. Go and check the data. The Meta fired almost 11,000 people globally and then spent 40 billion on stock buybacks. Then how this fund that the Meta managed to buy back the shares then? To buy back or purchase shares, company need a funding. And Goldman Sachs skipped bonuses for thousands of employees, and same week they gave record dividends to the shareholders. But as an employee, but sorry guys, no money left for the people who actually built this, the profits, and they are actually the employees, all right? And is this not a, see, it's my pearl could be different, but is this not a professional crime? It is, right? So you squeeze employees all year and then throw crabs or even worse, pink shit or pink sleep without even notice, correct? See, let me tell you a fact. I have gone through a couple of reports. 70% of Gen Z and millennials said in survey that our companies care more about shareholders than employees, and which is a fact, which is a brutal fact. Employees, they are like just a slave. In 2024, the Deloitte, the global announced, in their survey, 60% workers feels they are severely underpaid. Despite working overtime, companies, they are not paying their overtimes. They are just, scrapping the data. And there are lots of things which I cannot, disclose. There are lots of unethical practices which are happening. But why they are doing, just only for shareholders, then this is something I would say it's a very critical concern that we should discuss openly, and even try to reach to the ministry so which they can at least try to build some framework around it. I know that labor laws might be, if you guys are watching this, you'll give me a reference of labor laws, but those are just on paper. In reality, nobody's care about it, because the political parties, they get funding. Even political leaders, they get some extra attention and bonuses and all of this. And the employees, they don't get anything apart from their basic paycheck. See, I feel that we paid 10 to 20 lakhs for a college degree to take a loan, and even for 7 to 8 years, and only to get a job with no salary growth or no job security, and no respect at workplace. What a great investment, right? Yeah, it's a great investment that we all have been making throughout the life. Forget buying a house. Even if you are planning, forget buying house. Now we just hope we can pay rent at least on time. And forget even vacations. Now we can plan like vacation in our dreams while working overtime. Am I right? Yeah, so this was just, the brutal fact, but I would like to give you a suggestion, like, you should only focus on upskilling, switch job every up to 2 years, don't care about, the companies and all, negotiate hard, save aggressively your money basically, and, build your own passive income stream. This can only will help you to survive in future. This is something golden rule, which I would say, again, mark my word, don't let loyalty to a company destroy your financial future. Companies today don't, promise job security, so you must promise yourself financial security first. You shouldn't care about companies and their blah blah mission and all of that, I would say. If they care for you, then you do everything for them. If they don't, then don't do it. As simple as that. And yes, the government also, I would sincerely request to the government, and yes, the government must wake up to, and because we are paying taxes to the government, so it is responsibility of a government, like when employees hit the layoffs basically, right? So where the government's protections for middle class workers, it should be there. There should be a provision, at least the employee should get minimum payout so that they can fulfill their basic needs. Yes, and we should come together, unite, and build something, the system. Then only we can, I think, survive. Otherwise, it would be very difficult to survive after 5 to 10 years down the line. And this is for all, right? So if employees cannot even fulfill basic living needs from their jobs, then companies have officially turned their workers into, I think, modern slaves. Yeah, and this is slavery. Slavery actually ends in 1941, I believe. But still, I believe, like, the most of the companies, they are doing professional slavery with all of us. So yeah, I think it's time to fight back, and it's time to prioritize, you guys. And that's what, if you believe employees deserve better, things than this, so you should like, comment your story to us. Because I want, if you feel that you're underpaid, you're getting, let's say, fired, the HR is, let's say, making you more trouble, then you should write your story to us. We'll ensure that we'll publish all your stories on our channel. Yes, because we want to support to the employees and build a system for them so that they can live their life with 100% respect and dignity even at the workplace as well. And I strongly believe that the financial security and safety, it should, or it must, receive to every employees, maybe from company or maybe from, let's say, government. But yeah, it is their responsibility. Yes. And I'm done with today's session. Thank you for watching.